It was weird to me to come to Springfield, which I view as a small city, and then learn that they easily had 600 to 800 homeless kids identified every year. I, was shocked. And then I couldn't believe that nobody was doing anything about it. And so, through talking with my Pastor Julia, I let her know that I would love to, work at a summer camp for homeless children. And she was the one that, kind of said, what are you waiting for? If that's what you want to do, and Springfield has this need, why don't you start one? Our model is that we find a school that has, a high percentage of low-income students, usually high numbers of homeless kids, and then we pair that school with a host site. We're really trying to reach and serve those kids who aren't being served. And in a lot of cases, we feel like we may be the only ones who are advocating for some of these kids. We may be, some of the only ones who are taking the time to really give them one-on-one attention and also some resources. You pick them up from the school, bring them to the host site where they spend the entire afternoon with volunteers who care about them. There's snack. Then there is a social and emotional skill lesson that's taught by volunteers. And then there is academic time where the kids can either work on their homework or read, work on spelling, basic math facts, things like that. And then they have what we call a life skills class, which is sometimes a literal life skill like cooking or sewing, or it's really enrichment based. And we have had like rugby and taekwondo, yoga and mindfulness, good manners. We have we partner with other not-for-profits like the Animal Protective League and Gen H and Girls on the Run and Girl Scouts and local businesses. So really we're trying to, expose the kids to so much of what is going on in their community, and also give them the opportunities to learn skills and practice and experience things that they might not ever experience. And then the other component is our backpack feeding program, where the kids get to walk through a line of food options. So for instance, they get to pick out which vegetables they want to take home, which fruits they want to take home, which proteins, they take home. And they're, choosing a total of 2 breakfasts, 2 lunches, 2 dinners, and snacks for this, coming weekend. Near the end of the night, we all have dinner together, and we eat that family style. So we're really trying to create that, that family feel. So each of our programs has that same kind of model or structure, and that's what we do during the school year at 5 different elementary schools.
When I have got custody or guardianship over my nephews, that's when I found out about Compass. I talked to the principal. He pretty much explained to me what it is and the things that they do for the kids after school, and so I ended up signing them up for it. They love Compass. They look forward to Wednesdays just because of Compass. And they come get them from school and bring them straight to church. So I don't even have to worry about any transportation. I'm bringing them here. Without Compass, I don't know what I would have did when I first got my boys.
The kids look forward to coming to Club Compass every week. They don't necessarily get to participate in other things. So they're not in dance lessons, or they're not in Girl Scouts or Boy Scouts. This is the one place where they belong. I've always had teachers, coaches, people who have believed in me and formed me into who I am. I think, Pastor Julia was almost kind of like that final spark, and really encourage me and inspire me to actually start working on what would ultimately become Compass. And I know the power of somebody believing in you. If those kids can have an adult who believes in them and believes in them so much that they then believe that themselves and can internalize that and kind of build their self-worth upon that, they're gonna go on and they're gonna graduate from high school. They're gonna go off to college if that's what's right for them, but right now they don't even believe that that's possible. And so, they need an adult to believe in them, like I had Pastor Julia and so many other people who believed in me. And that's what we're trying to do at Compass for Kids. We have these amazing kids who aren't currently on track for success, but it truly can be that one adult who believes in them that can make the difference and put them on a different path for their life.